teacher, Miss Neha, and today we will be moving further on the topic plants. You might have heard in the previous class we have studied about plants, and about its types also. So today we will be moving further and we will be putting a step forward on the root side. Okay, so let's just start. So students, the chapter is basically about plants, and within which the subtitles which we are going to read about is parts and functions. So first we got to know about the types. Now we will be looking after the part size, and which eventually we are starting out with root system. Okay, so there are basically two kind of root system, two mainly kind of root system. Okay, before that we are going to know the different part, the above level part and the below level part. You might get confused, so I will make one drawing for you. See, there are roots here, and this is the ground. You can assume this as a ground here. Now you've got trees, the stem over here, the branches you can take some flowers in here, some leaves in here. You can take one fruit as well, many flowers here. Okay, so basically there are two parts of a plant, two main parts of a plant. This is the ground. The part which is above the ground is different, and the part which is below the ground is entirely different than that of the upper part. So let me tell you the part which you can see it over here. Okay, the part here is called the shoot. The shoot part. This is known as the shoot part. Let me tell you once again, the part which is above the ground. The part which is above the ground is known as the shoot part. Okay? And the part which is below the ground. The part which is below the ground is known as the root part. Okay? Just look at it. This is known as the root part. So here, so far we have learned the parts, the types, and within which on the part sides we are getting to know the ground level. Okay, the ground level in which we walk in. Yes. Now the part of a plant which is just above the ground. The part of a plant which is just above the ground is known as the shoot part. Just get it into your mind very clearly. And the part which is below the ground is known as the root part. Just for now, you just have a look at this and memorize it. Above the ground? Yes, very correct. The root side, the root part. And below the ground? Yes, very correct. Below the ground there is root part. Now we'll move further. There are many other parts also. You might have read this in your junior classes or your previous classes or previous years when you were junior. Then you might have learned about the leaves or flowers, the branches, the stem, the root, the fruit. Yes, and even the flower or any number of, not n actually, some parts of the plant here, right? We have many different parts of plants, but for now the two main parts are the shoot part and the root part. Okay, so now we'll move forward. I have already mentioned and I have already shown in that previous figure or previous diagram which I have drawn for you guys on the board. I have shown you the different part of the shoot part, right? Of the very main part, one of the main part that is shoot. I have shown different parts on the shoot side. Now, there are many different varieties of plants, as I have told you in the very first video, if you recognize that, and you can go through that video as well if you haven't seen it yet. And now we'll go through the root side. See, this is your ground. Yes, and now the root. We have many different plants, so we may have different kinds of root also. Okay, so let's move forward. I'll be drawing two different types of root here. Okay, okay, so here I have roughly drawn the figures for you. One drawing is for the taproot. This is known as taproot. The kind of root this is, as you are looking at on the board here. So this is taproot, and the kind of figure that I have drawn over here, as you can see, this is little scattered kind of, little hairy kind of root. This kind. Okay, so this is known as fibrous root. So here As I told you already, this kind of roots are basically known as taproots, and these kind of roots are known as fibrous root. Every tree may have different varieties of it, but the root system would be either taproot or will be fibrous roots. Taproot, we'll spell it once, T-A-P, tap, R-O-O-T, root, taproot. This is singular, so I've written taproot. Otherwise, I may have said taproots. Now here, fibrous roots, F-I-B-R-O-U-S, fibrous root, R-O-O-T, root, fibrous root. Now, in taproot, you can see there's one main stem coming out of the ground, and it has some hair in it. Okay, some hair just pulling out or coming out of it. Now, on the taproot side, what you can see is there are many thin layers of roots scattering around on the ground side. It has got many hairs in it. It has got many lines going around. Okay. So today we have learned the different parts of the root of the plant and also the different variety, the different kind of root system here. Tomorrow we'll move further and we'll get to know more about the plant side. Until then, you have to just stay tuned and wait for the next video. So now your homework time. Okay, so guys, kids, this is your homework. Draw or make a plant and label its parts. You have to draw a plant, or else you can get the picture out of your previous class book. You can cut it out, you have to paste it in one particular copy, or else your bio copy. Okay, and label its part. Also try and make the tap and fibrous roots. You have to draw taproot and fibrous root as well, along with the other parts of plants, and you have to label all the different parts out of which. Okay, fine. So today we'll call it a day now, students. We'll meet in the next class. Until then, please take care of yourself. Thank you.